Yeah, how y'all out there doing? This is Truckin Chubbzy. As y'all know, if you don't know, I like to start my show off with doing black and missing. The reason why I like doing black and missing is because when a color child goes missing, they automatically assume he or she is a runaway, therefore they do not receive the Amber Alert. This is me doing my small part. When a black adult goes missing or adult of color goes missing, they are automatically assumed to be in some kind of criminal organization or have ties to. And therefore, there is a disparity in the media and they don't want to cover that. So today we have a young lady by the name of Zaniyah Burlington. She's been missing since May 25th, 2023. She's 16 years old from Calvert, Texas. Black, medium complexion. She stands 5'7", 200 pounds. Black hair color, long length. Eyes colors brown. Location last seen. Zaniyah was last seen approximately at 10:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 25th, 2023, at her residence in the 1200 block of Beach Street. She was wearing gray pants and a multicolored shirt. Circumstances of disappearance. Authorities believe that Zaniyah is in danger of death or serious bodily injury and with unrelated adult or adults exposing her to harm. Any moment information, please contact the Calvert Police Department at 979-828-3299 or BAMFI at 877-97-BAMFI. Thank you. I appreciate y'all no matter what religion you are. Please send your prayers out to Zaniyah's family, and also Truckin Chubbzy sends good vibes. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. So what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Truckin Chubbzy, aka Clarence Hampton III. Clarence Hampton III, aka Truckin Chubbzy. Like and subscribe. Come for the ride. Go ahead and hit that like button for your boy, man. Support me, you know. Please. Hit my car, huh? Yeah, truck corn for everybody out there made it through the week. I'm coming through here, y'all. Drop a bomb because you made it through the week. Yeah, y'all always shout out to everybody. I know y'all respect me for doing my black and missing, man. I know y'all like that. Appreciate it. Starting off. I don't know if y'all know too much about college sports or college football, so I'm gonna get into that a little bit. Well, right now the Pac-12 is in negotiations with ESPN about doing their television deal. The first one back in 2012, I think, lasted 12 years, and it's just about due. And they're trying to restructure their bank. It was for $3 billion back in 2012, and that was under Larry Scott. He's the former commissioner. He's not the commissioner now. Larry Scott was allegedly owes money somehow. Something to do with the television and deal with Comcast, I believe it is. And so therefore, and there was some monies that was mishandled and allegedly mishandled and so forth and so on. So now the Pac-12 may owe money, and that's why you're hearing these rumors about Colorado potentially going to the Big 12, and the Big 12 having 17 teams, and USC, UCLA, Washington, Stanford, and Oregon rumored to go to the Big 10. And because the Big 10 seems to know what they're doing, they did their deal with Fox back in 2007, and it's been going pretty good. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that 11, the SEC games come on, they get 67 million people watching the SEC games. No matter what SEC game is on, 67 million people are tuning in and watching those games. The whole conference is conference wide. The Big 10 comes on, 57 million people watches those games. That's conference wide. It's just not one team, okay? Conference wide with the Pac-12 is only like 11 million. Why is that? Most people have to go to work, or most people fall asleep, or they're going out to do other things on a Saturday night. You are not sitting and watching TV on a Saturday night. If you do catch that Pac-12 game, 9 times out of 10, you are in some kind of sports bar or bar, and they have it on the TV. Or you're throwing a game party yourself, or you're actually there in attendance. Saturday nights, or like I watch my football, especially for somebody like me, a husband and a father. Like a Saturday night for me is like, okay, especially football season, I watch the college games on the day. We do our little running around during the evening. Might take the kids to the jump park, whatever that activity may be, and it may be me and my wife going out and having a cocktail and dinner, shopping, whatever. Saturday night, sometimes they're not staying over their friends and they're having a little sleepover or whatever. We might watch a family movie or something, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be the Pac-12 game. I'm sorry. That will change because of Coach Prime. People want to see Coach Prime coach. They want to see that. They wanted to see Pete Carroll in USC. People want to see Coach Prime in Colorado University. They want to see that. It was rather boring. I mean, you got to give them something to want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, what's going to happen with Bronny and Isaiah Collier both being up at USC men's basketball. It's going to be desirable to want to watch that game. Like, I got to get the names out there. And I mean, unless, West Coast should be popping, you know what I mean? Who don't want to go to school in Cali? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it ain't, Florida, Texas, and Cali, they like don't nobody really like, and this is off topic because I explained everything about the whole television deal, and they're in the works with that. But to me, and I've said it before, and I believe that once you make it to a certain level in football, you need to have domes. You need to have domes, man. You need to have domes. Almost every hockey has arenas, and for some reason, if somebody wanted to watch an outside hockey game, that's cool. It's cold. It's ice. The game is played on ice, for crying out loud. So ice has to be what? Freezing temperatures is what? 31 and below, or you could say 32 and below, right? But we'll say 31 and below because that's freezing. Okay? Has to be cold to have ice. So you're inviting yourself to that cold environment. Yeah, I'm ready for that. But I'm coming to watch a football game. I don't want to be freezing cold watching a football game. Like, I mean, like, let's be honest. And the fans, the fans don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? People like that, but they don't need that. Y'all need to start building these domes, man. I'm telling you, you would get it'll even the playing field of desirable locations for a lot of these players. You won't have the problem of only drafting players that are used to being in cold environments versus you're passing on a kid that has pure talent because he's not used to playing in the cold. You won't have that problem. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's at the pro level, if it's not at the college level, okay? It don't have to be necessarily at the college level, but then, you know what I'm saying? It could be at the pro level, but then you won't run into having to take the Cleveland and Buffalo game to Detroit because they got a dome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have that at your field. Now you got to split your revenue with Detroit. Like, Detroit have been dumb to tell the Buffalo and Cleveland fans, like, yeah, y'all gonna chop me off a piece. If business is business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't play the game there. The NFL want to play the game. Now Detroit, like, come on, like, think. Like, I mean, it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard to see that needs to be, you know what I'm saying, that having domes for pros at that level. They're professionals. Even at the collegiate level, they're professionals. They're working on that professional craft. They're getting to their professional bodies. I can understand that a little. You know what I'm saying? Them having to earn that. But once they're pros, every pro team in in the fucking United States should have a dome. You should have a dome. Y'all ain't got heated seats. Like, if you ain't got heated seats and you know it's gonna snow, because you risk weather, having games snowed in, it's gonna cost you more on equipment anyway. Because now you got to bring in the little bobcats. We got to bring in trucks and sleds and heated fans and all that other heated benches and all that. A dome takes all that away, don't it? Yeah, it costs a lot to maintain a dome. It does, like, but at the same time though, like, it gotta be some, you got especially up north. I guess that's the main problem, because the weather will destroy the dome. Well, can't you just do like putting the big plastic joint over top? You know what I'm saying? The big giant plastic or bubble over top of the stadium. That'll work during the winter months like crazy. The canopy, just put a canopy over top of the stadium. Oh man, that'd be lovely. That'd be so lovely. Like, even you just had it temporarily top, just to put that on top, just for the winter. Keep the field nice, the stands nice, all that. Like, because the snow just destroys everything. Your cars, everything, man. Just, and it ain't no fun playing in the cold. Not to me anyway. I don't know. But, and I'm sure they deserve it. They deserve it. But that's another thing for another day. You know what I'm saying? We all know now that boy. I want to talk a little bit about the NFC East, and I want to talk a little bit about the AFC North. If y'all will have me, I got the green on. Don't ask me about the basketball game, because I think the Celtics will come back. If they don't, they don't, and I'll get back on here and I'll say they didn't win. They didn't come back. I think they will. Alright, the NFC East, man. I gotta say, I like the Eagles to win the NFC East, to win the whole NFC. Jalen Hurts is just on something different. I love the fact that so many analysts, so-called Kipper Juniors and all them, oh, Jalen Hurts, he don't have to work at this and that, and they look like complete fools. I love the fact when people make people look wrong like that, because I did not for 1 minute think that Jalen Hurts was going to be bad. And I know right now it's so hard for people to like, okay, yeah, right, you ain't think he was going to be bad. I didn't. I honestly did not. I wanted him so bad to go to the Steelers, so bad. I couldn't believe we passed on him. And I knew Ben was getting old at the time. I was hot. I'm not gonna lie, I was hot. And I understood at the time we had rest in peace Dwayne Haskins, you know what I'm saying, drop off for my man, rest in peace. But I knew, and I was so mad that they passed on him. But by them picking up everybody that they picked up from Georgia, it's a repeat. It should be an automatic repeat. As long as they go out there and he does the same thing he did last year, I don't see nobody stopping the Eagles. The Eagles are going right back, and I think that they can take it all the way, as long as they don't bump into the Steelers. But I think they got it, man. I think they got it all the way. I think their division is super good, man. Like the NFC East. Everybody was calling it the NFC least just 2 seasons ago. But now you got to call it the beast of the NFC. The NFC beast. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are now. Because to me, like, besides those 4 teams, like, I believe all 4 of those teams can make the playoffs. All 4 of them. I believe that all 4 of the NFC East teams can make the playoffs. If it's possible, if there's a way to do it, I think they could. That's the toughest division. The Cowboys, I think to me, to be honest, I think the Cowboys finished 3rd this year. Why is that? Because Dak is Dak. All right. He's still not proven to win. Dak is a great quarterback. I just don't think that he fits good in Dallas. I don't think that I just don't think that Dallas is a good fit for Dak, man. I honestly don't, like, to explain, to further expand on that. Like, it's just something I get when I look at Dak. Like, Dak is just like, man, like, I know you like Dallas because of the bag, but it just don't fit you, man. Like, it just don't, Dallas don't fit you, Dak. Like, it's something about you seeing Dak, the way he played in the Dallas uniform, seems like he's holding back on something. I don't know if they don't want him to run as much or something because of his injury history or whatever's going on, but uh they just need somebody like a straight true pocket passer that has tremendous accuracy. I mean, we talking Tom Brady type guy. You know what I'm saying? They don't need a straight runner like Dak. I don't know. You know, Dallas fans is probably gonna be like, man, what does he do? Don't know nothing. He don't know what he talking about. Blah blah blah. I just don't think Dak. It just don't mix well for me. You know what I'm saying? He gets the yards. He definitely gets the yards a game. He'll definitely put it up in the air. He'll do it, but I don't know, man. He just gotta prove it to me, man. You know, when the bright lights come on in the playoffs, he done, man. Not just that simple, man. You know, he needs three number one receivers, even if they gotta go back and get the veterans who used to be number ones. That's what Dak needs. Dak needs three receivers that are extremely good route runners. That's what Dak needs in Dallas. And until y'all get 3 to 4 wide receivers who have tremendous route running skills, I don't think they're going to be able to do it. That's just me. Hey, I could be proven wrong, and when I'm wrong, I'll get on here and say that. That's just me. Moving on to the Giants. The add-on of Darren Waller at tight end is tremendous because he's extremely smart. He got the most underrated hands in the league. Like, a lot of people sleep on they sleep on him. A lot of people sleep on Darren Waller. They look at Darren Waller and they say, I don't think he got it. Darren Waller has it. He has hands. His hand is tremendous. We seen him with the Raiders, y'all. We seen him with the Las Vegas Raiders. We seen him. He has tremendous hands. And Daniel, he loves throwing to the tight end. He'll be there. You know what I'm saying? There was some plays. I think, what did they have? Ingram. Do they still got Ingram? I don't know. I'm not sure. But and if they do, that two tight end set are gonna be nasty. But if you notice, when he was in trouble, Ingram was there, man. Ingram dropped some key passes in some games, and I'm like, man, like, only if they had a better tight end. So I think that was a great pickup for them. You know what I'm saying? Picking up Darren Waller, I think that's a tremendous help to that offense alone. If they continue on doing the same things they did last year, picking up off of that, Saquon runs the ball the same way, and that defense plays the way it did last year, I think they got a good shot at finishing in division second behind the Eagles. Cowboys third, but I don't think it's going to be by much. I think it's like a game, half a game, maybe it been like a tiebreaker game or something like that with the Giants and Cowboys. Washington Commanders, moving on to them. I believe that the Washington Commanders actually have I think they have a good roster. I think they're very underrated. I don't know what's going on with the quarterback situation. Their quarterback, they believe in him so highly, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. They believe in the guy. You know what I'm saying? I think he can get the job done. If they believe so, but I honestly think they got a dark horse on that roster, and I hope he makes the team. I hope they see something in him to where they're actually able to give him a roster spot. But we'll see when the preseason come up. We'll see what DJ Galot got. They got a couple people on their roster. That's some dark horses that came on as undrafted rookie free agents. But that quarterback, I'm telling you, And I've said it before, 6'3", 225. The Bowie, I'm telling you, he's a beast. He's a beast. He got that escapability. He has he can make all the throws. His IQ is good. It can become great, with more work that he puts in. And I give it to him because, like I said, like they got to work so hard to even to get the NFL, because they don't have the facilities that all these other big name college players have. So for them to even make it there, they already had to have a tremendous workout ethic and work ethic period to even get there. And he got it. And just to throw something out there that y'all might not know about, as far as Dion DJ Gallant Jr., that's at the Commanders, and he's trying out as an undrafted rookie free agent. They haven't signed him yet, but I hope they have their senses on doing it, because whoever gets him is going to be extremely lucky to get him as a backup, and he's going to work his way into the starting lineup at some point in the future, if it's not with them. The Ravens actually picked him up when this whole Lamar Jackson thing was going on. The Ravens took Dion DJ Gallant Jr. out as a rookie, undrafted rookie free agent, when they were going through the whole thing with, because at that time Lamar was unsure. He didn't know if he wanted to be a Raven, if he wanted to leave, get paid, or whatever. So at that time, they decided to say, okay, well, we gonna go with this. We're gonna grab this undrafted rookie free agent. Got the size. Obviously, the Ravens looked at his speed and said maybe he can be a replacement to him. But then after they got Lamar back and they got Huntley that already has the NFL experience, they said, okay, we'll send him up to our. You got to remember, Washington and Baltimore is like brother leagues, because you know what I'm saying, because he sent them right up there, right up to Washington, you know what I'm saying, right up 95. I went right down to 95 real quick and grabbed them. Excuse me, I don't know what that was, but right down 95, grabbed them up and made it happen. Now he's trying out for the Washington football team, right? And he might make it. So I think that they might have a good quarterback, but I think they finished last in the division, and they possibly may make the playoffs because they got a good D. All right, they got a decent defense. Your boy Young is still out there, and he still can make some noise. All right, now on to that division. You gotta go with my boys, man. I'm gonna do my Steelers last. All right, I'm gonna do them last. Our division is extremely tough, similar to the division I just named, right? Because of our quarterbacks, right? You got Deshaun with the Browns, Lamar with the Ravens, Burrow with the Bengals, and we got Pickett. All I'm saying is the defensive ends in our division have speed. They have speed, right? We play the 3-4. Sometimes we go to 4-3, but we typically have a smaller guy on the edge rushing like a TJ Watt that is a sack machine, right? He's a sack machine. Look around our division, look at our edges in the division. They're extremely fast. They have speed. When we play the Browns, they have two fast guys on the edge, Javion Clowney and Myles Garrett. And I'll start off with the Browns. And I can't put this division in order because I love my team. I always say my team is going to be first, but I respect our division, because the only way other teams beat anybody in our division is after one of our teams in our division play each other. That's the only way you're going to see one of the AFC North teams take a L to another team. If we're fresh, y'all better watch out for any team in that division. Any one of these teams, I'm telling you, because this is another division where I think everybody can make. We're that good. Everybody can make the playoffs. Now the Cleveland Browns, they did all right, but I just wanted to speak on what they're gonna have now. Deshaun getting that rest and now having the time of knowing the playbook and knowing exactly what to do. Like, he was just thrown in there last year and like, here, make the best of what you can do. We're probably not going to make the playoffs. Go out there, get your legs back under you, see the field, see how this division is. And he's going to take over. I would not be surprised if the Browns do not start off when the first half of the season is 4-0. I'm sorry to say, I know y'all ain't gonna like it. I know y'all don't like it, but I'm a realist. I'm just not a crazed Steeler fan that's gonna get on here and, you know what I mean, just go crazy. Like, no, I'm not the typical Steeler fan, and that's real. Ain't nothing against us, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We usually super duper cocky, and that's how we get, because we know about our team. But me, I'm a realist. When it comes to this. Deshaun got the time to sit. He had the whole time to sit. He played a couple of games last year. He's gonna come in, and I think we may see even a better Deshaun Watson, because he's in a way better division than what he was in the AFC South. But this division, and I respect them teams too. They could get physical. But I'm telling you, our division extremely physical. He's seen that. He knows what he has now. He knows what to do. And the receivers, man, look. Him and the Joku was already putting in work. I mean, y'all had to see that, right? Him and the Joku they already developed a relationship, and they was putting in that work. He ain't going nowhere. Peoples-Jones slept on. He work on his hands a little bit, but I don't think he went nowhere. And I'm telling you, he's going to give us heck. He's going to give us problems. He's going to give that division problems. All right. Their defense is their defense. The running backs is tremendous. You know what I'm saying? Nick Chubbs, boy from the Bulldogs, a straight beast. Their running game is crazy. They got the quarterback now. What everybody thought they were going to do last year, maybe, and then we knew it was a chance. It's going to happen this year. It's more realistic this year. Get a props to them. You know what I'm saying? Division rival, ain't nothing wrong with it. But when we see y'all, we still going to beat y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to ride with the squad, but I'll drop a bomb. Moving on. All right. Been in this thing for almost a half hour. Yeah, I got to do it long. I only see y'all once a week, man. All right. Moving on, we're going to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to go to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, man. I mean, what to say? I mean, they've been at the top of the division for the last couple of years. They're good. I mean, there's no downside to what they did. They just added the fastest cornerback in the draft to their roster. Like, you know, maybe they trying to get that Pac-Man feeling back around there in Cincinnati, because Pac-Man was fast. He had kick return or punt return ability. So does this corner they just drafted from Michigan. He's fast. Dude is so fast, man. And like, I don't know what it is about corners wanting to go there, but now you got a fast corner matching up against arguably the best receiver core in the NFL, if not one of the top 5 for sure. You know, coming out of college, being the fastest, but now he gets to practice against, you know, Higgins, Boyd, and Jamar Chase. I'm telling you, arguably the best route runners in the game. Like that, as far as a core, crazy work. And Burrow too. Like, man, he's gonna be good. He's gonna get better. He's gonna be good. I'm watching out for them. They right back. They may be right back to where they are. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can see now is that we caught up to the Bengals. The Bengals had these past 2 years to go and get theirs. They didn't close the door. They left it open. They didn't close the door. The division caught back up to them. That's their only problem I see right now with the Bengals. They let the division catch back up. You know? And that's realistic. That's just being real. I mean, if you can't see that, I mean, maybe you don't watch football. Maybe you're not, or you're not in the division. They let us catch up to them. They did. And that's going to be their downfall. All right. So, but I still, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still got to drop a bun. And so now we're going to move on to the Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson was toyed with. I'm glad he got the deal done, man. I still think that he should have got a $200 million fully guaranteed contract. I believe that strongly. Like, there's no way not to. I mean, I think he should have got it, but he didn't. So whatever's whatever, right? He didn't get it, but he got close to that. And Lamar Jackson they went and got him receiver help for the first time. Their defense has always been able to play well within the division, which gives them the know and that, you know, the strength to be playing good outside our division. You know, our division is always so good, like I said, that can beat any team in the NFL. Just you focus on winning your divisions first. That's the main thing. But really, in this division, if you win this division first, you really got a shot of taking the whole thing because we're that good. And we just got that much better. The Ravens always had problems in Cincinnati. I don't think that that's going to happen this year because that's why they went out and got that real fast corner, because they got Flowers in them. And I honestly think that, man, the tight end is just, I honestly think your boy is just, he's so underrated, man. So underrated. He puts in crazy work, man, with Lamar. Crazy work. I don't see nobody beating him. I think that they're going to be the same way they were before, and I think he's going to put in some crazy work with these new receivers, and it's going to be tough to say where they place at, but I think that the roles reverse with Cincinnati. I think, you know what I'm saying, I definitely think that they are able to beat Cincinnati now up in the division. I don't see them losing, getting swept by Cincinnati this year. I see it the other way around because, like I said, Cincinnati let the division catch up to them. They were supposed to close it the year before in this year, and they didn't let that happen. So now they got issues. All right. Now, next, my boys, my squad, the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to that. We got it, man. Like, bro, let me tell y'all this, man. You know, it's about to get real dark for y'all out there. Real dark. Cause we're about to come back in the division and we're about to run this joint up. We're about to run it up. I would not be surprised. Everybody says about their favorite team. We're going all the way. We got to get past the Chiefs. Now the Jets are a threat because of Aaron Rodgers. Let's just be real with that. They're a threat too just because of Aaron Rodgers. That is a fact. And he destroyed us the last time we played in the Super Bowl against him. So, with that being said, like, I don't see nobody effing with us. The division messed up when they let us catch up to them. We got them figured out. Yeah, there's some great players in our division, and our division is great. Like, I can honestly say if whoever comes out of the North this year is going to take it the whole way because of the level of competition that is in the North. All right, and I mean that, and I can't say that enough. That is going to be exactly what it is. Whoever comes out of the AFC North is going all the way. I already took the Eagles in the NFC, and I'm telling y'all right now, that's why I did the NFC East and the AFC North, because though the winner it is coming out of there. The Eagles is coming out the NFC East, and whoever wins the AFC North, and I hope it's my Steelers, I'm rooting for them to do it, is taking it all the way, because they let us catch up to them. We went and got our corner, we went and got our lineman, and we went and got Darnell Washington. He don't mind blocking, but he played behind one of the best tight ends in college, and I mean, he was second to him, and he's a great tight end, don't get it wrong, but Darnell Washington also, he can catch, he can make plays, he's big and athletic, he is going to be great at this level. Like him and Freiermuth, now we got him, Freiermuth. Oh my goodness, man, our 3 tight end sets gonna be crazy, or like we can move them around. Our offense has got so many different looks. I tell you what, they was giving a lot of us, we was giving the offense coordinator problems, and we giving head coach problems. All right, so are you gonna give Haley these problems, and you gonna give Coach Tomlin these problems? I'm telling you right now, like, there ain't no excuse. There ain't no Canada and Tomlin. I say Haley, that not my fault. My bad. But anyway, Canada, there's no excuse for him this year. He has to show tremendous production. If we're not getting, we got to be getting 4 touchdowns a game. We need 4 touchdowns a game. I don't care about, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what it was going, at least 4 touchdowns a game, at least, out of our offense. At least we get 4 touchdowns a game, y'all, nobody in the NFL is going to stop us. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm saying it, and I'm being realistic. I'm not being a hater. I'm telling y'all right now, all we need is 4 touchdowns a game and 4 extra points, 28 points. The extra point try and the touchdown, 28 points a game. Nobody is beating us, because you're not running up no scores on us next year. It ain't no more of that Buffalo game stuff happening this year with us. It's not happening. I'm saying it now. I know y'all don't like to hear it, but you know what I'm saying, next week I'll do the AFC East and the NFC North. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just comment, let me know what's going on. Hope y'all have a wonderful and prosperous week. Good vibes your way. Truckin Chubbzy is out.